And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that brutal OSC as we return with the upper bracket semi-finals of the WardiTV Monday #1. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Alkion, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Offside Esports. It is Rex. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player, the Red Terran, representing Cloud9. It is GuMiho. Here we go. We are going to be setting up, and we are settling in. And if you're in the chats, you know what time it is, I believe. Oh, did I pay out the predictions? I hope I did. Let me just double check. But it should be time to Gamba as soon as there we go. It's going to be a 2-Rax Reaper opener here out of GuMiho. We saw this earlier against Shin, where GuMiho did go 2-Rax Reaper into a 3rd Rax into essentially a 2-base all-in, where GuMiho snowballed out of control and did catch Shin with his pants down. We'll see if he goes for something similar this time. As if you're in the chats, predictions are open. Predictions are open. Place your bets. Get your Gamba going. Get your Gamba going. Best of luck in the chats. I mean, Rex, he already made some people out there quite rich in those channel points with that upset over Dark. Can do it again. Ooh, this is quite different though. Rex going for a hatch pool opener. Okay. Interesting. Rex going for, he's going gasless. Ooh, bold move on this map. Very bold move by Rex. He's opening up gasless. Meanwhile, GuMiho is opening up 2-Rax Reaper. Now, on the one hand, Rex, he should be able to hold on to that 3rd, but on the other hand, the follow-up is going to be quite brutal. Now, with this gasless opener out of Rex, this should be leading into Roach play. Should be leading initially with Queens and some slow links to defend into Roach play later on down the line, which is also why I'm concerned, especially if GuMiho does double down into a 2-base all-in. For now, though, does move out. Reaper gets across the map, going for the drones, going for the middle line. First worker does take a lot of hits, but alas, Rex will keep them safe and sound. Quick sport trick there from Rex. Does hold the line. So far is keeping up. And will lose one of those Lings. The Reaper will get away just in time. Second Reaper in the main, or in the natural. Doesn't quite get a drone. So far, the Lings. Oh, does get one worker in the natural. Very nice damage from GuMiho, bearing in mind that this was designed to be a more greedy build. 2 drones go down! And 2 workers do fall. 3rd base under fire. And it is the same build. GuMiho is going for a 3rd Rax. Now again, if you were here earlier for the Shin series, you would know that GuMiho went 2-Rax Reaper into a 3-1-1. And he snowballed out of control and overwhelmed Shin, as Shin assumed it was a 2-on-1 instead. Shin was not ready for the sheer amount of fire. As GuMiho is going to be that much more aggressive, getting 4 drone kills already. These Reapers are getting so much done, even catching more Lings. And remember, these are slow Lings. There is no Ling speed. There's no gas. There's no way to get Ling speed. Oh, so GuMiho is just having his way with Rex. Getting another drone. Another drone goes down. Reapers into the main. Lings are in position. Oof. And finally, 1 Reaper goes down. Finally, GuMiho is forced out, but this was merely phase 1. This was step 1 here of a multi-step plan. Here we go. There's that 3rd Rax. There's the follow-up factory into the singular eBay into +1. And this stim timing that GuMiho is working towards is going to hit like a truck. Oh boy. Does hit very hard. Now, as Rex is attempting to stabilize, Rex is going into his gases and going for the Roach Warren. As we mentioned, a gasless opener leads into Roach play. Does mean that we are going to be lacking Ling speed. And relying on Roach Ravager in the mid-game. As Rex is going to be supply blocked. What did Rex see in the main, by the way? He saw the 3rd Rax. Okay. Big scout for Rex. He does see the 3rd Rax, which means he knows that there is no 3rd CC. That's another 3 drone kills across the map. GuMiho is popping off. Already doing just so much with so little with these Reapers. Now, Rex has a piece of the puzzle. I mean, he saw the additional production, he saw the lack of 3rd TC, so he should recognize that aggression is coming his way, but just because he knows what's coming doesn't mean he can stop it. Not after taking so many drone kills, or drone losses. as Rex is attempting to stabilize. GuMiho moving out. Has plenty of Marines. Do have Ling speed on the way to help support. Roaches into Lings. But GuMiho is getting ready to move out. He's waiting for the medevacs. Stim is done. +1 is seconds away from finishing as well. A very crisp +1 timing here from GuMiho. And remember, there is no third base. There is no third CC behind this. It's very committed from the Terran. This does need to get damage. Blood goes down. Rex getting supply blocks. Oh, no, not quite. Let's break out of it. Is going Roachling. No Ravagers yet. First couple of Ravagers are on the way. GuMiho holding onto that stim. It is pushing forward. Again, the Roaches are exposed. They just in. Okay, Roaches are going down. Piles don't quite connect. Lings they flood in, but without Banelings, the Lings they melt. And GuMiho, he can break through. Will avoid the piles. Is going to be forced back. Did trade well against the Lings, but the Roach Ravager barely holds. Whew. Rex, he survives. He's still in this. Does survive the first wave. Double drop into the main. GuMiho not yet done. Taking out some tumors. Clearing up more Lings. Oh my god. Piles they connect with the medevac even. But GuMiho, he goes for the dive. He wants the Ravagers. He does not get them. Rex does defend once again. He's holding. Holding quite nicely. Droning up behind this third season location, but this is a late third base for GuMiho. He needs more damage. He was hoping to end the game with that move out, and he almost did. The Ravagers were done just in time. And again, Rex did scout. He did see the lack of third. So he cut works at 50. Building up Ling Bane. Going for the tank. Oh, will bleed out some Ravagers though. This is not the cleanest of trades here for Rex. Yeah, losing every single Ravager. Roaches as well. Did get the tank, but that was a costly trade for the Zerg. Oof. Yeah, GuMiho is still trading more efficiently. And the scary thing here is that GuMiho now takes a worker lead. Plus mules. And it's getting even on bases. There is no fourth expansion for Rex. Rex may have survived early on, but he is falling a little bit behind here. Lair is halfway done. Ravagers on the way. Liberated towards that natural. Rex slowly pushing. Sorry, GuMiho slowly pushing forward. Rex trying to get ready. Falling behind an army supply, which is a terrifying thought with Roach Ravager. As it is inflated supply. And big tank boys going off. The Marines they kite back. Oof. The tank boys continue. The Queens are caught out. First Queen does fall. Second Queen as well. Barely does survive. Nicely done here from Rex. At the same time, Liberator going ham and gets 10 drone kills at the natural. Oh my god. 12. 12 drones go down. Rex does snipe one of the tanks, but it's still just not enough. Barely not as GuMiho. He's overwhelming. Still no fourth expansion. Just now finishing. And Rex just cannot sustain these losses. Not anymore. He was holding his own for a time, but GG gets called as Rex runs out of steam, and GuMiho takes game number 1. GG. GuMiho does take the first game. Again, he wasn't able to quite end the game with the initial 3-1-1, but was able to get a lead nonetheless, was able to trade well, and was able to contain Rex on 3 bases. Rex just could not expand, could not break out, and I just couldn't keep up with the aggression of GuMiho. The aggression, the macro, the economy, the everything. With that, GG. GG, well played. GuMiho takes the lead, but now we're getting ready for game number 2. One of us. Have our lobby. Game 2 is going to be on site Delta. Let's go. We're loading into site Delta here. And I'm hoping that Rex can bounce back. I'm hoping. I mean, so far it has been GuMiho dictating the pace of the game, but we'll see what kind of opener GuMiho goes for this time. You know, it doesn't have to go 2x Reaper, can embrace other builds, especially on a much larger map like Site Delta. I imagine GuMiho is going to be going in a different direction. Here we go. As the lobby has been made and we are loading it. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Site Delta, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Cloud9, leading the series 1-0. It is GuMiho. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Red Zerg player, representing Offside Esports, down in the series. But can he bring it back? Once again, he took down Dark earlier. Can he bring down his next opponent? Can bring down GuMiho? It is Rex. Let's go. Let us go. As this time GuMiho is going for a much more standard opener. We have the Rex on the high ground. No 2x Reaper. Not this time. See in chat. Do you read chat, Papi? See, Papi, see. Of course, we are here in the semifinals, and after this series will be the grand finals. The grand finals thereafter. Rex going gas first. Let's go. Okay, it's now time for Rex to be the aggressor. He's going gas into the pool, into hatchery, a much more assertive start from the Zerg player, and this will most likely lead into a roach rush. Most likely, as gas is being prioritized and the initial lings are on the way. There it is. There's that roach war. So Rex is being hyper aggressive. We'll see if he can catch GuMiho off guard. GuMiho going for a standard opener, going for the Rex expand. Reaper's moving out for a scout. No SCV scout though from GuMiho, as Rex is going to be skirting around the edge of the map to avoid the main SCV scouting pattern. As we can see, the Reaper's moving out. And so far, the Overlord will spot the Reaper. Rex, he knows. He spots the Reaper. He commits. He's going for the natural. He's going for the CC. Meanwhile, will the Reaper scout the Roach Warren? That's the important part, as the CC is going to be delayed. Reaper dips in. Gets eyes on the mineral line. Going for the drones. Lings have arrived. Busting into the main. 3 CC. He's crazy. Oh my god. GuMiho being too greedy. 3 CC before factory. He's lost his mind. The Reapers are racing back home. The Roaches are on the way. GuMiho, no factory. No, only 1 Rax. That's all he has. 1 Marine at a time. Oh my god, and Rex he sees. He knows. He's rallying everything across the map. Aye, aye, aye. I've seen greedy builds like this on, what was the previous map pool? Not Gressman. You know the map. The one with the, like, pocket gold base. It was wild. But here on Site Delta, GuMiho, he's crazy. CC's almost done, that is true. And Rex, oh, is supply blocked. It's like a 35 out of 36. Roach Ravager has arrived. Rex, he has to reinforce, but his reinforcements are late. It's only 2 Ravagers. Finally, he's broken out of the supply block, and now he's droning. If there was no supply, if there were links coming up behind this, then I do think that Rex could have killed GuMiho, but now there's just not enough. No, sure, GuMiho. Okay, the bunker does fall. But the Ravagers are low. And this is insane greed that GuMiho is getting away with. He shuts down the Ravagers. One of them falls, the other as well. GuMiho will clean this up. Aye, aye, aye. And this Roach Ravager opener just hasn't achieved much here for Rex. Not at all. Setting him behind. GuMiho gets away with the third CC. Oh my god, he's muling so hard. Aye, aye, aye. Again, if this was an all-in variation for Rex, then I would have favored him just because there's no the Cyclone is so late, the tank as well, any reinforcements. If Rex had committed, there was potential, but it was just initial Roach opener into a third base, and the third is delayed, Overlord goes down, and Rex gets supply blocked. Oh, everything's going south here for Rex. Not like this. The gas finishes. The gas geyser finishes as well. It's all falling apart. Not like this. Rex will try to stabilize, getting into Link speed and getting into, I imagine, Lair Tech and Roaches, but the problem is GuMiho, he's up on bases. Straight up. We're in a game state where the Terran is up on bases, up on economy against the Zerg. This early on is wild. And Rex has to go for an all-in. There we go. Roaches are on the way. Link speed as well. There's no other way about this. Rex won't be able to macro out. And there is still potential for Rex. There is still potential. He hides the Roaches. Keeps them hidden. GuMiho's in the dark. Again, only Lings are revealed to the Cyclone. Roaches are moving out, and this is it. This is Rex's moment. Back at home, what do we have to defend? We have a wall, we have a bunker full of Marines. Banshee, no, the Banshee runs into the army. GuMiho, he scouts, he confirms, he denies the Ravager. Oh, just a rough start to the all-in for Rex. We'll bleed out Roaches. The rest of the army does rotate towards the left-hand side. Rex is still all in. I say that, he starts to drone. Rex, he throws down the lair, he starts to drone. Rex did invest so heavily into this Ling Roach Ravager army, he needs to get some kind of damage here, some kind of value. Does push forward, the bunker will fall. Not bad, we're busting in! And the army is breaking through, SCVs are going down. We're getting some damage, but we still need more. 18 SCVs, not bad. 18 SCVs! Despite the scouts, Rex, he breaks through. He breaks through into the natural base. 25 SCVs go down. GuMiho will hold the main, but this is the damage that Rex was looking for. 26 worker kills. Very nicely done. Rex, we're back in this. Oh my god. Things were looking bleak. I was concerned that GuMiho would have sniffed out the all-in that was coming, but Rex did keep most of his army hidden. GuMiho was a little bit late to reinforce. And now Rex suddenly has double the worker count. Suddenly Rex, he is ahead in the economy. GuMiho going for a counterattack. We're in a very chaotic game state. Rex has zero. He's droning. He has no army, no Lings, no Roaches. He has nothing. No, Rex. He has queens. Rex has 4 queens, 64 drones, and nothing else. Oh no, Rex, he was too greedy. The army sims in, Roaches are on the way, but Rex gets caught with his pants down, and nothing to defend. Nothing here. Roaches are popping out, but into the army, into Marines. Oh no. Yeah, Rex droning a little bit too hard in the aftermath of getting all that economic damage. We'll lose the third, and we'll be contained to 2 bases. The pendulum swings from one player back to the other once again. And it looks like GuMiho has done it. He's getting on top of the Roaches, the Ravagers, the Queens. It's all being cleaned up. Once again, pulling back to the tank. And catching that final Ravager. He wants it! Ooh, barely gets it as well. Even the Overseer towards the end. And now Rex is stuck on 2 bases, does save most of his workers. Meanwhile, GuMiho muling on 3. Again, Rex had 0 army supply, had only queens for that counterattack. Was unfortunate, and as Rex tries to catch out this tank, he's out of position. and his new would-be third is under fire. GuMiho has arrived. He spots the expansion. Is where the roaches, and this base will not get up and running. As GuMiho has arrived, Sims in, gets the mineral line. GG gets called, and GuMiho will take the series 2-0. GG. Whew. Oh my god. The hell did we just watch? That was a very chaotic game, very back and forth. Rex had his own moments as well. It was a wild start for GuMiho. You can even see here, when it comes to the army supplies, Rex is the red line, as you can imagine. Rex with the initial Roach Ravager move outs, which didn't get much done, with the follow-up all in, which did cripple the economy. But again, he had nothing behind it. He had nothing to defend, and GuMiho did bring it back. It was just a wild game. The graph says it all. just all over the place. Crazy. GG. GG, well played. With that, GuMiho will advance on to the grand finals, and we have our two finalists. It's going to be a TvT between Bjorn and GuMiho. Let's go. It's going to be that Terran versus Terran.